The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have reportedly been uninvited to a state reception at Buckingham Palace on Sunday evening. The King welcomed around 500 guests to a reception at Buckingham Palace. Charles, joined by Queen Consort Camilla, hosted world leaders, foreign royals and dignitaries who have travelled to Britain for the state funeral. London normally hosts about 2 to 3 state visits a year, so this number of visiting dignitaries is unprecedented. Tatler calls this a scale not seen within living memory. Other members of the royal family, including Prince William, Catherine, Prince Edward, Sophie Wessex, Princess Anne, her husband Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, also attended the glittering event on Sunday. The Telegraph reports that Buckingham Palace officials reportedly sent the couple an invitation to the gala event earlier this week, but then they realised that the reception was only open to working members of the royal family, and so an embarrassing uninvitation had to be issued. The U-turn was so hurried and disorganised that the Duke and Duchess only found out about it when they read it online. Harry and Meghan actually got the invitation, and no one has actually told them they're uninvited, one royal source told the outlet. Another palace insider added, "I'm told they only found out they were uninvited by reading press reports." So, did they uninvite or disinvite? Two ideas why. First, they never were invited but tried to get the public on their side by leaking to Scobie they were, to put pressure on the family to let them come. Second, maybe they were, but world leaders said they didn't feel comfortable with their lack of discretion. Maybe they don't want another fake Mandela comparison, etc., to appear on a podcast or magazine article, and so the firm felt pressured to uninvite them. However, royal fans all argue that Harry and Meghan were never invited in the first place, with one saying they were never invited in the first place. Buckingham Palace has a huge team. They wouldn't mistakenly invite Harry and Meghan and then uninvite them. I think this whole uninvited narrative was created by Meghan Markle and her team to once again show her as the victim at the hands of the British royal family. They need content and they're running out of time and money. We can hear the screaming all the way in America as Meghan missed out on the reception of the century. Meanwhile, Catherine greeted Olena Zelenska at the special reception at Buckingham Palace on Sunday evening. Catherine represents the crown with such grace, beauty, poise and respect. This is going to make Meghan go mental. Commenting on the recent uninvitation, Telegraph associate editor Camilla Tominey said, "This shows that they may have a discretionary in when it comes to family occasions, but where major events involving world leaders are concerned, they're well and truly out." Failing to feature among the 1,000-strong guest list for one of the biggest palace powwows in living memory, even though it's being hosted by Harry's father and stepmother, does rather drive home the reality that they remain very much on the outside looking in. Indeed, even the last-minute nature of this uninvitation suggests communications between the palace and their former principals aren't what they used to be. Foreign policy analyst and former aide to Margaret Thatcher also said this sent a clear message to the Sussexes. He wrote in a post on Twitter, "Harry and Meghan are realising the monarchy still calls the shots."